think that it's giving Scalpiana. First kill is not that bad, and y'all need to stop acting like it is.
Okay, come on, y'all. I'm about to read to y'all like we in school. First kill is genuinely not that bad. Are y'all sure y'all weren't just holding queer people and black people to a higher standard? It's a shitty teen vampire drama, but that's just the genre. Nothing crazy. I like the music, and the leads have good chemistry.
This is an Amazon wig. I'm gonna drop the details. But let me install it today while I talk about first kill. I forgot to say that. Peep the clips, peep the clips, peep the clips. I'm pretty and you're not. I'm the princess and you're the thought. Oh, what it do, baby? The kid is back with another video. Yes, my hair is looking funky. What you gonna do? Let's talk about first kill while I try to brush up this little bit of hair. I do want to talk about the opening of the show. I love the theme song. Y'all could say the theme song is corny, but I really like the theme song. And I don't know, I like that it references Edward and Bella because it does feel very Twilighty. It does open with their first kiss, and you can tell how passionate it is from like the very beginning. They follow up by having the images of the little blood pills, and then they have like a bunch of red imagery and like the moaning and the grabbing and the blood dripping, and you can tell that this is like, you know, like a crime of passion. And then we find out that a la Wizards of Waverly Place,
hello, Justin.
we have a vampire named Juliet, which is also, you know, comes back into like Romeo and Juliet and how they we meet our main character, Juliet, who is, you know, the vampire, and she starts talking about these blood pills that she has to take, and she talks about how like she doesn't know whether or not they're hurting or helping her, which is supposed to come back to her relationship with her family. Don't know whether to trust their heart, to trust their whatever the fuck, you know. Corny shit. It's a Netflix teen drama. What are y'all expecting? Y'all really act like this is the worst show in the world. I heard somebody say that it's worse than Riverdale. It's literally not. It is a Netflix teen drama about vampires. It's corny because the genre is like, it's not bad. It's kind of entertaining, and the music is good. There's a line where Juliet is talking to herself and she says, "I'm the only one who's stuck pretending," which is, you know, talking about school, but it's also talking about her family. Like, she feels estranged everywhere she goes. The music can be a little bit Netflixy, but it's still good. We find out that her mama is Elizabeth Mitchell, friend of the gays. She knows how to play the fuck out of an eerie character. Like, she's so good at being like quietly creepy. Of course, baby. The executive producer is also Emma Roberts. Just wanted to put that in there. The dad is very as an actor. I don't know who the actor is. He also seems very as like a supportive dad. Her mom is like forcing her to do stuff, and then her dad is like, "Oh no, don't force my baby." But it's like, he don't try that hard. The sister is Eleanor. Eleanor is real hot and sexy. I love her. She is very much similar to Rosalie from Twilight. She's a blonde bombshell. She's sexy. She uses her sexuality. Eleanor also has actual mind control powers. You bumped into me. I didn't bump into you. Nobody died today. Ben is her black best friend. He do feel tokeny, but I realize the reason that he feels tokeny is that, you know, he's very much like a supporting character. It doesn't, maybe he'll flesh out more later, but he don't, that nigga don't matter. He's like her link to like humanity. It doesn't really matter who he is. It's more that she's like, oh, I don't want to be a monster because what if I killed Ben? We do get a gay kiss between two black boys literally 5 minutes into the show. Up to this point, the show does not explicitly say what she is. Like, they talk about, you know, the killing and stuff like that, and, you know, you see her take the blood pills and all that stuff, but they never explicitly say like vampire or show her fangs because they want you to humanize her a little bit. Even though we have an understanding that she is a monster, we don't know what kind of monster that she is. I switched gels because I'm trying to get actually slick, and it's not giving me actually slick. I realized that I've been slicking my hair for a long time. I've been talking too much and slicking too little. Also, look how red my hands are. The blood pills kind of give Vampire Night. So this is the point where I will concede to the criticisms and say how truly Netflixy this is. The editing choices when she has the blood migraines are experimental, to say the least. I don't know why they do that. Like, and then they play that like the throat music. They play like someone like throat singing. I don't know. And then it's like a pulsing. It's so very Adobe special effects, Adobe After Effects. What is that called? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did all this looking for nothing. Maybe I'll just put 2 caps on. Right? I know I just criticized how bad and Netflixy it is, but again, I think that it definitely has some redeeming qualities. The school colors that they wear on their gym uniforms are like red and black and like gray, like really gothic colors. Little black boy. Damn. Ben and Juliet. So they're walking and talking in gym class. They're wearing the gothic colors, and then when they come out of the gym class, you get reminded of what Juliet's outfit is, where she's wearing this little blue top thing, right? And then we meet Cal for the first time, and Cal is wearing green, and you know, those 2 bright spring colors together. I feel like it's low-key supposed to represent, you know, that like Cal is like human, Cal is alive, like, and their love is like somehow connecting them. Maybe I'm reading too hard. I'm reading too hard into it, but I think the queer representation is so real. There's a lot of like gay pining, like, you know, Miss Girl Juliet. She talking about, oh yeah, I talked to Cal before, and it's literally just her being like, just watching her everywhere, and that's so real because you don't know if bitches are gay or not. You do not know if bitches are gay, and sometimes you gotta pine a little bit. You gotta just watch from a distance.
That's the kind of stuff you watch from a distance.
We have a gay meet cute, and this is the first time we hear this like tensiony music, which plays all the time every time they have like a mildly tensiony moment. I get it, but I don't think it's that cute. Cal is really gay to me. Her name is Calliope, and like her actual name is Calliope, but I call her Cal because she calls her Calliope, and then she goes, oh no, it's Cal. And then Julia is weird. She said, call me Cal, not Calliope. And then she was like, why? And then follows it up by saying,
I like your name. It's strange.
If she wasn't in love with her, I would see that as anti-black. Because, what? While they're having this little meet cute, there's a bee on Calliope's shoulder, and for some reason, Juliet decides to like cup it off of her shoulder instead of just being like shoe bee. I don't fucking know, but she decides to cup it, which is such a gentle and sweet move, which is interesting because at this point she's a monster. There's a lot of like weird techno, like EDM music. It's a choice. There's like a lot of smooth, like jazzy, like soul music in this. I don't really know why, but I like it. But the techno, Julia goes into the hallway and she sees a silver bracelet by her locker, and she goes to pick it up and it burns her because it's pure silver, and she's a vampire, and that's like part of like vampire rules, whatever. And then she's like, what the fuck, who wears pure silver in high school? Who the fuck has access to pure silver? We find some out later. I ain't gonna show you. Well, we find your shit out later. She goes to the bathroom and then she's like, oh my god, it like made a fucking burn in my hand.
Ouchie.
And then she looks in the mirror and her fangs come out because, you know, vampire. And so she starts vampiring, right? And then that's when she's like, oh yeah, that's my secret that I haven't told anyone, not even Ben, but I wish I could tell you because you're different. Whatever the fuck, right? So she goes home. She hides the burn from her mom because her mom is like Elizabeth Mitchell. Her mom is like a little creepy. What's wrong, honey? But she don't want her mom to say nothing to her. Wants to go to this party, so she's trying to like deflect. So she has a conversation with her parents because they find out that she's, you know, she's still taking these blood pills and whatever. And then her mom is like, you know, they're not good for you and they're not helping you anymore. You just need to give in to your killer instincts or whatever the fuck, right? Why the fuck the mama, again, I told y'all the mama creepy. She was like, it's not that hard. Just pick someone. Talking about someone to kill. Like, hello? That's not normal, Miss Girl. Juliet is socially awkward, but she's also that special Netflix brand of socially awkward where she says the words, I'm just socially awkward, out loud, as if that doesn't make a social situation more awkward. Right. Okay. Do. If it looks like I'm rushing and sweating, it's because I am. I'm stressed. Now we have the first kiss between Cal and Juliet, which has so much heat. You can tell what kind of show this is. Like, they just pressing up against each other, grabbing on the ass. It's you know, it's a you know what I'm saying? It's a Netflix has to ruin it just a little bit by playing the I gave your girl some kind of language on my couch, which is so corny, but whatever. It's fine. I'll cut it later. I was gonna say maybe I should cut the lace in the back, but I'm gonna cut it at a later date. So they're kissing. They're having this super intense kiss in the kitchen at this party. Right? They're at the party and they're kissing in the kitchen. And then they drop, well, actually not even just one, multiple mason jars full of cherries, which is supposed to, of course, like represent the blood and like the blood pills, whatever. Cool, awesome explosion, and you know how intense this kiss is. But all I could think is, realistically, in my mind, right?
In my mind, I'm your girl.
In my mind, if I'm kissing somebody, not that I would kiss people, but if I were to kiss somebody, hypothetically, and we knock down several glasses, and glasses that are full of liquid and perishable food, I would stop, but they just keep going. And then she's like, oh my God, I want to do it again. And then she's like, come on, let's do it again. And they just keep going. Cal is actually the aggressor. She's the taller one, which that don't really mean nothing when you, but she is, you know, she is taller. She do give top energy, okay? She the one that's doing all the pushing or whatever. And she pushes Juliet's neck to the side so she can kiss her neck. Like, she really gets into it and stuff. I cannot find my little edge brush that I usually, you know, put down the glue with, so I'm just gonna use my hands. Ghetto. It's interesting that they decided to make Cal the aggressor here, because we know Juliet as the mom. I stopped for a quick snack break to eat a cookie, because damn. Okay, I put the glue down. I'm trying to let it set right now. I'd even put glue all the way down here. I might put it down later. I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. Back to the story. So they're kissing. The intensity of them kissing makes Juliet turn into a vampire. She fucking bites her in the neck. We don't even revisit that later on in the episode. She just bite her and move the fuck on. After this kiss, it goes back to the beginning of the day, except it's in Cal's perspective now. So she's waking up and she's getting dressed. She's talking to her mommy. She talks about how she feels more comfortable with her family, but she feels estranged at school, which is different from Juliet, because Juliet just feels weird everywhere. She doesn't feel like she fits in anywhere. Juliet finds a strength and a comfort in being a hunter, and it's something that she wants to be. She even talks about how she used to be scared of hunting when her family first started hunting, but now it's something that she really wants to do. She really wants to get her first kill. This is a sidetrack. All the beautiful black people in her family, everybody in her family is so beautiful. They all beautiful, and they all blue, and they're so black melanated and beautiful. I love her family because they're all black and beautiful. The house is also gorgeous. I don't know how they're affording that. I guess hunting come with a lot of moolah, because that house is nice. But I can't tell the difference between the brothers. Like, they're just, it's the light-skinned one and the one with the glasses. I don't know. Cal really wants her first shot at killing, but she tried to do it one time and she ended up messing up, and so now they're holding it over her head for all these years. And her brothers are older than her, and both of them are actually, you know, active hunters. The light-skinned one, he had a little flashback of his first kill and whatever, and you know, their parents are so proud of them, and so she messed up on that one hunt and now they're never giving her a chance again. And so she feels some type of way about that, and she envies both of her brothers for being able to hunt. She goes on a hunt with them and they bring her for like to be like the lookout. There are like, I don't even remember, it's like 3 monsters. It was supposed to be one, but it ended up being 2, and then it ended up being 3. The other 2 were ghouls, and Calliope saw the third one, and the third one was a vampire. It's like, oh my god, it showed up out of nowhere, whatever. She almost killed it, but she didn't, because she's lame. She's not lame, but you know, she just messed up. She was the one who spotted it, so they do give her credit for that. So they go home, and then, you know, the brothers is like, you know, they fighting, whatever, haha, Kikin. I will say, shout out to Netflix, this is a black mother that acts like a black mother. It's not giving Euphoria. It's not giving Rue's mom. It's not, oh, Rue, stop it. No, she literally told the little boy, he was like, can I tell my brother go to hell? And she was like, I mean, if you have another place to live, go ahead. And that's so black mothery. Love that. Representation. The representation community. Black mothers that give a nice backhand. That's not what a backhand is. Backhand. You get it.
Okay, so this is the point where my phone started running out of storage, so I just decided to film myself on time lapse. Anyway, they played Sade's Soldier of Love, which is just another example of like super soulful songs being in the show for no reason. Like, it makes sense. Symbolism, you know, hunter, killer, soldier, they're in love, it's the soldier of love. I get it. Ha ha. So at the very end of the episode, it goes back to the beginning, but it's from Cal's perspective, and we realize that Cal actually knows that she's a vampire. She calls her a daywalker. She's the one who left the silver bracelet for her. She even says, "You're a monster and I'm a hunter." So one bites, one stabs, and the credits roll.
That's the end. I did like a quick little install. I didn't even straighten it all the way. I just did like 1.5 passes, just kind of sweeping through. I might do it down for real later, but yeah, I like this one.